pretty equal, so they'll be able to give a pretty good T-side performance here no matter what, so it's not going to be easy for Akuma. And already we have contact with Electronic just creeping up on Monster. The flash does come over for Jakey to swing, but he struggles. He doesn't land a single bullet on the head anyway. A couple towards the shoulders eventually, but an early man advantage for NaVi, and a straight up commitment in towards B looks to be the goal, and the Glocks are making it happen. Electronic doing it all on his own so far, but it still somehow ends up in a 2-on-1. It just crumbles for NaVi. Sensei and Sergi pop off out of nowhere. 5-on-5, but I don't think this is a bad position rather for Akuma to be in. I was going to say, as long as they don't lose a player, they should be relatively happy, but immediately Perfecto gets the spam onto DemQ. And Sergi's going to fall up on Banana, taking a pretty aggressive fight towards the players coming up from Connector, so this is not looking good for Akuma anymore.
So yeah, looking good. Might even find all the kills. Electronic goes 1-for-1 down below, but that confirms it. Psycho the only one left, and he's miles away from the action. The hunt is on as the bomb goes down immediately. You know, they get their bows out.
With Psycho likely saving over that AK. No one's going to be finding them anyway, so they will have that one weapon carry through. Sensei had have taken the extra, or Sergi had taken the extra second, or so he might have confirmed that they were moving towards A, but they've got that info now either way as the flashes start to come over. It is a slightly slower push, but as you can see, the rotations are still in place, so it doesn't really seem to matter. Akuma pretty set in stone that they know what's going on. And, well, they're able to hold strong with that. DemQ takes the initial 2 kills. They had the second man ready then unexpectedly in towards the truck. Then there is some hope, but he's overlooked it for now, so this is going to leave the flank open. DemQ up close on long as well with the MP9. Flashes over, though. It's not going to make it easy. He's not able to find any, but as I mentioned, that FAMAS from behind is good for at least the 1 kill. Sergi then pushes through, and, well, it was actually the second even, rather, from that FAMAS. It was Psycho who pushed through, I meant to say. Either way, it works out well for Akuma as they manage to snatch back a round, taking themselves a 4-2 lead. His teammate there was there to cover, though, and, well, Psycho, if he could get a kill on this and set them up for the retake, this could still be winnable. Got one man in behind the pillar, sees Electronic, of course, who's planted the bomb. They've got damage done onto Electronic. He's ready for the trade. Suddenly it's a 2-on-2, and there's still a decent amount of time here to work with.
Yeah, definitely doable. Definitely doable, bro. But you've got the big man. Simple. It's planted for him. Tap comes onto the bomb. They're going to hold for it on the back of this Molotov. Simple. He will go for a late swing. Gets taken down, but it's Perfecto at short that you've got to deal with. Not a lot of time to play with for Sensei. Perfecto with the jump peaks. Able to bait out the shots and will finish him off. Living up to his namesake with the 3K there. Absolutely glorious in the 1v1 to get NaVi number 3. Jakey blind in the smoke. Nowhere to go. They have made it out onto the site next to him. Going to fight down towards short. 2 quick kills coming in, and that might just do it. But of course, they've got the man in behind enemy lines. His name is DemQ. He'll drop the bomb. There's not a lot of time. Has someone picked up that bomb to plant it? No, they haven't. And NaVi, plagued by the issues of old. Yeah, it's like deja vu, isn't it? It's one of those things, I think, that's like a weird psychological phenomenon. But actually, no. You know, it's real, okay, organization, so you better stay on my good side. Or whatever. Sergi is going to find himself a double here out in the bathrooms by himself. NaVi definitely fluffing that up ever so slightly. Simple, his patience will pay off, but Sergi is on the way. Simple watching for it, and of course he takes him down.
1 or 2 kills here from DemQ, similar to that previous round, and this could be over, and he's already got himself 2. No way he manages to get away with that. Perfecto doesn't have the time to make it happen anymore, and he even gets taken down in the end, just to add a bit of insult to injury.
Yeah, Harvo, but then it just doesn't...
Harvo.
Doesn't really
call you Harvo, but there's half you now.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
There's Electronic, though, getting himself 1. It's dangerous considering they have so little to gain from this, but it doesn't seem like it's really going to cost them anything. Up against the 5 as they stick together, they just demolished them. We're tied at 6-6. This is looking a bit more sane, I've got to say, Scriv. Oh, and actually managed to extend it even further. Sergi's gotten himself a second. He's going back in for more. He's kind of in a position where it's the only option he has. Try and take another player or 2 with him before he eventually goes down, and they just can't deal with him. He finally waits for Boomich to just come towards him. Electronic is still a bit too far back. Perfecto wasn't ready to go on the other side of bathrooms yet either. So they've really given him some opportunities here that I don't think you really should have had. That DemQ, though, tries to fight. I mean, you've got to play a delicate balance there. Obviously, DemQ comes in to try and help his teammate fight to escape and stay alive. But it's now given the opportunity for them to fight this back into a 2-on-3. Instead, they likely could have at least held on to a 4-on-2. Sensei's also pretty aggressive, so this is quite dangerous. Should at least have the shot though on Perfecto. Indeed he does. And the follow-up is there on towards Electronic. So they're going to be able to handle it in the end. It's a 7th round for Akuma. The only problem is with how few nades they have on that CT side, it's definitely not a worthwhile trade.
Not at all. Oh, in comes Electronic and Simple though, the dynamic duo. Breaking into the B-bomb site, ripping the round open. And that might just be all she wrote. Of course, the final round of this here first half, but I'm sure they'd love to save. And when I say they, I mean Sensei all by himself. The second half, really impressive stuff. I've definitely given some room back across to Akuma, but I think they can be happy with the way... Yeah, makes sense, right? Trying to go, ooh, for the early aggression. Simple getting a tag through a wall, I guess, onto Sensei. That's what it looks like to me. Nonetheless, going to keep on going for these swings around here, Dean. With no silencer on. Good banter. He's been doing this recently. Will take down Sensei. Of course, tagging and bagging him a little later on into the round. However, the A-bomb site looks to have fallen. Big spam coming in from the Glock's going to take down Simple. 4 versus 4 therefore ensues. Boomich has got that kit and the couple flashes. Stumped on how they're going to make it back in towards the site. 1 for 1 in the bank so far. Down to a 3 versus 3. Of course, it's this flank that we're looking at from Electronic that's going to come through in just a few moments' time. Demq up close, can't get the kill. It's all down to Psycho. Good for the double. Electronic to finish him off, though. And yes, indeed, he will do so. NaVi get the pistol at the skin of their teeth.
It's the time that ended up kind of biting them in the butt, and you've seen that being an issue for NaVi as well, so I suppose it's only fair that they had their first share of it. It's a struggle though for Psycho. He had the bomb in his hands right there. Not ideal. Maybe he was holding the bomb, hoping they won't shoot at him. He's like, I've got explosives in my hands, lads. He'll take us all out. Don't do it. But it didn't work, sadly. His teammates now are actually still going to struggle to get that bomb down with absolutely no utility. It's more so, I guess, now try and actually fight for this one and see if maybe he can still win out the round. No,
yeah, I mean, it's definitely not out of the question. Sergey's not looking too bad. Ooh, that flick is ridiculous. Looking for the ace. All onto Bit in a 1 versus 2. Absolutely mental stuff. Bit's able to get them both, though, and save the round. Oh, my goodness. MQ contacting. Simple doing the same. Foot spotted. MQ going to try and get the perfect peek, but it's hard. There is no perfect peek against Simple. You're kidding? Jackie will take down Bit. A bit more work to be done. However, he's going to drop on Simple here. Looks to do so, but Electronic, his homie, is in to cover the gaps. And a great flash over the top as well to find Sensei. NaVi into the swing of things, looking like...
They look to try and fight back in from the 4-on-5. There is a player actually close on Guardian right now. It's going to be Bit. Pops in just as the flash comes in from the opposing team. 2 instant headshots, and he gets all 4 for himself. He just makes it look so easy. A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It doesn't matter as much. Electronic, it feels like his presence is felt across the board. Bit with another opener seems all too common right now. We'll go down to Jackie, however, so back into a 4-on-4. Meanwhile, out towards Monster. Oh, you're in the way, Electronic. Get out the way, Perfecto says. Let me get my kill. He will get it. Simple, meanwhile, found double over towards the top. A triple coming in for Simple, even. Goodness gracious me. Oh, might just have done enough once again. Perfecto will be left on 1 HP with the man advantage. Oh, secured it. Sergis on top. Not going to do a Tarek as he does get it done. However, he's only good for 1. 3 versus 2 coming in. That's such a shame because Sergis, his position could have been massive. The rest of the squad trying their best to use it to their advantage. The 2 versus 2, but low for Jackie. Off angle for Boomich doesn't work out, Dean. And now it's all on to Bit.
Yeah, we've seen what he was able to do in the previous round with the quad kill. He'll be looking to try and pull off the clutch now. Straight up to the molly on short. And, well, he's not able to make it happen, unfortunately.
Again, by the way, his opening duels on the season side have been absolutely mental. In towards long, though, it's going to be a quick rush through. The A1S spam doesn't find it for Boomich. It's Simple. Rare missed shot, of course, but definitely a tough one to hit. Nade going in, aggression coming through, and he will go down. 3 versus 3 then for the remaining NaVi boys. Definitely not out of the question. Still got bit in action, of course. 23 looking for 24, maybe 25. Off angle over at Optimus. Will come into play. Can't find the kill, and Bit takes him down for the double. This guy is absolutely insane. Trying to get the God Emperor of Counter-Strike title for himself. Sensei the only one left against 3 to keep them in it. Oh, the no-scope can't find the final kill. He comes so damn close. But the 16-8 will indeed land with the kit as NaVi flawlessly continue on in Group